Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Troy Fullerton, and tonight we're going to talk about the weather in Spanish. Now, it seems like we use expressions that sound a lot different in Spanish, but really they make sense if you stop and think about it a little bit. In the first place, we are going to use discussions about the weather to make small talk with people. And that's oftentimes one of the first ways that you're going to start using your Spanish, because you can make small talk with anybody when talking about the weather. So what do you say? Well, there's, just like in English, there's more than one way to say a lot of things, but there is one thing you can use that will get you by until you learn a lot of these other expressions, and that is, think of it this way. In English, have you ever heard the expression, "What's the weather doing?" What's the weather doing? What's the weather doing outside? Look outside and tell me, what's the weather doing? Well, if you keep that in mind, you can say about that same thing in Spanish. ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Qué tiempo hace? Now, there are other ways to say this. You can say, ¿Cómo está el clima? I'm not going to get into all of that. Let's just stick with this one for right now. And then, like I say, you learn this, then you can add some other things to it. But ¿qué tiempo hace? What's the weather doing? Now, here's where it gets funky. In Spanish, we're going to answer that question literally. We're going to say it's doing whatever we want to say. If it's cold out, we're going to say hace frío. It's doing cold. If it's hot out, we'll say hace calor. It's doing heat. I know it sounds funny. That's how we say it. If we want to say the weather's cool outside, it's cool out, hace fresco. What if it's windy? We'll say hace viento. It's like we're saying it's doing wind, hace viento. I could even say for it's sunny, it's doing sun, hace sol. If I want to say it's 15 degrees out, I'll say it's doing 15 degrees, hace 15 grados. What if it's 15 below zero? Hace 15 grados bajo cero. So these are some ways that we can talk about the weather in Spanish. Now, if it's raining, I don't recommend you use this. I recommend you just say, está lloviendo. Or if it's snowing, está nevando. If you want to say it's sprinkling, está lloviznando. Also, if you want to talk about how cloudy it is, you can say, está nublado, it's cloudy. Or está parcialmente nublado, it's partly cloudy. But that hace expression will get you by for a lot of things, so have some fun talking about the weather. If you like this video, please give it a like. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel.